Yes, guys and girls, welcome back to the Cedar Avenue Story. I am, of course, once again joined by the main man, Liam. And today's guest, we are also joined by another legend from the Cedar Avenue football team, Jamie. Jamie, thank you for joining us today.
No worries. Thanks for having me, boys. Thanks for having me.
Let's go. Let's go.
First of all, how is everybody today? How's everyone doing?
Yeah, cool, man.
Yeah, man, all good. Just dying with the heat, but you know how it goes. Things got to be done.
Don't even. So, if you may have seen in the first episode, we kind of started out with a few simple questions, you know, the first two really being about like Cedar Avenue. So, firstly, what made you join Cedar Avenue? And then secondly, how do you find it helps with your mental health and like day-to-day stuff, things like that?
Like I said on the little TikTok post, I don't know if people follow the TikTok as well, but I literally just wanted to get back into football. Always played from when I was a kid, played at a decent standard through college and stuff like that, and sort of fell out of it due to my mental health struggles and stuff like that. Come back, really enjoyed it, met a lot of you boys, got on like a house on fire, a couple of people that I know from the past as well, like Jenks and stuff like that. What made me stay is just how well I get on with all of you boys, the brotherhood we've got, the laughs we have, and again the focus on mental health. Like it's a big deal. Like people don't realise how much it helps to go back out and find purpose and to be around people. When you're feeling low, the easiest thing to do is sit in your room, stay in the same situation as you was before, and just ride it out. But getting out changes your mood so much, and yeah, it's helped me night and day. Like I've been off antidepressants now for about a year. I'm in a very, very good job now. I'm very, very lucky, and yeah, it's helped me tenfold. It's given my confidence back without the help of an antidepressant to do that. So yeah, grateful for this club. Really, really grateful.
You know, I'm going to give you a round of applause at this because I can't give you a proper one, but listen, what your journey,
your journey. I'll do it for the both of us.
Thank you. Your journey, mate. Listen, I hope you're proud of yourself. Honestly, when you look back to then,
yeah,
to now, like I hope you stand up now and say to yourself, you know, I'm proud of me. You know, should deserve it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Like again, like from what I've struggled with, mental health struggles and stuff like that, I don't give myself enough credit. But from where I was when it started, say 10 years ago, to where I am now is complete night and day. So, yeah, need to know to give yourself a pat on the back. It's very easy to sit and dwell, but it's even harder to sit back and reflect and give yourself credit. So, yeah, 100%.
Oh, give yourself all the credit.
And that's an easy thing as well, wouldn't it? Yeah, exactly that. Like you was just saying, I think it's such an easy thing to overlook, but sometimes we do need to take that 5 minutes and go, you know what, I've come through a lot. Like I'm in a much better place now, and yeah, you should be very, very proud of yourself because you have come far. Like you say, like you're in a good job, you know, mentally you're better. So that's a massively important thing, and yeah, you should be very proud.
100%. Thanks, boys. Appreciate it.
And obviously, we've been seeing you
the last episode as well. Go.
Okay. Obviously, I was gonna say, obviously, we've been seeing you at football sessions, and I must admit, I've seen a big difference from when you first started to obviously where you are, technical ability wise. There's been a massive change in you and your footballing ability, and that's been, yeah. Hello, let's go. Thinking 1 minute like he comes in like you don't know who he is. Next minute, I'm like, okay. Do you know what I mean? Like, honestly, you really deserve to give yourself all the damn credit, mate. Because you realise now, when you're talking about it, how hard you've worked from 10 years ago to then we got up to about 5 years forward to then now. It's a big, big differences between them all. And that's down to you, man. It's
yeah,
like,
man.
Oof.
It's a confidence thing. Like my thing. My thing with football is always confidence. The ability's always been there. It's just having the confidence to do what I know that I can do. Like, but fitness as well. Like, as you boys very well know, the amount of times I need to be subbed off in games, my fitness is shit. So the more I can run, the more I can do. Because you know me, like I'm a pest on a football pitch. I want to run. I want to be in people's faces. I want to win every single challenge that I can. So I've got to be fit to do that. That's why I'm blowing after 20 minutes. But we're getting there. We're getting there.
Look, we're getting older as well. You know what I mean? It's like sometimes I look back and think, actually, these lot are quite young that we're playing up against. I'm not a fan. Liam's giving me this look like age doesn't mean nothing. I see him run all the time.
There's a reason why I'm saying that to you, yeah? Because out of all three of us, Jamie's the youngest. So don't talk about, like, we're all getting older. She's still young. There's no excuse.
I'm 32, mate. I'm 32 years old.
Yeah, exactly. See?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I know I might look about 25. But
that's still young.
Good
sometimes,
good
you know what? Yeah, but lucky man, fucking hell. But yeah, it's I think sometimes it's like, you know what, I wish I could still do what I could do 5-10 years ago, run and just keep going.
Yeah, man. 100%. But like that's another thing for me. Like,
being young, yeah. Jay, go on.
Go on. Well, sorry, it's another thing that I sort of missed out on in my 20s, like where I had my struggles, like, again, like to be honest and give you continuity on what I went through. I probably could have been diagnosed as agoraphobic. I couldn't leave my house without having a panic attack, being sick, all that sort of thing. So I missed out on a lot of my 20s where I'd probably been playing my better football, getting the ability that I had and stuff like that. So, like, it's amazing. It really is.
Go on, Lee. What was you going to say?
No, do you know what? The only thing I was going to say was, do you guys remember the days when you're young growing up and you could be outside for 7-8 hours kicking a ball around because there was no stress, no worries. It was like heaven. There was nothing in our heads.
Like it was yesterday.
Yeah, just kicking the ball around with your mates around the park or the pitch somewhere. Your jumpers as goalposts or even bins, whatever you could find. And that's what these sessions feel like, again. Just having fun with 100%. Your mates. Just literally having that good time.
Good.
Go on, Jay.
Go on. Sorry, mate. Sorry. I was literally walking past the cage the other day where I used to spend 7-8 hours playing football all day. Do you know what I mean? Like it takes you back, doesn't it? It's nice. You think yourself being that young again. See the lads that are playing in there at that current time. It's just like, oh man, what you'd give to be back there. Do you know what I mean?
Definitely.
Oh,
it's one of them, like, yeah, literally, that's it. And it's like, it's so nice to look back and go, you know what? Back then, life was just easy. Life was so much easier. And I think when you are younger, you take them days for granted of how little stress and worry and that we had. And nowadays, that's all it feels like. Everything just feels like stress and worry. So it's nice for me for that 1 hour on a Tuesday, my stress and my worries don't exist. Like, they're just in the back of my mind.
Yeah, man.
But, yeah, I mean, so on the last episode, we kind of just deep dived, didn't we? We deep dived into life, really. So the format of the podcast, really, for me, is to get an understanding of what, you know, like we asked you earlier, why you joined and what it does for your mental health, and then just to give you guys give you guys an open platform to really just share like stories and advice and experiences and things like that. So for me, this is kind of my time to listen and to give you boys, like everyone that comes on, a platform to speak. So obviously it's never going to be tell me your deepest and darkest secrets, things like that. But it's a thing that if you ever think there's something that you could share for people to learn from or maybe relate to, then this is the platform that you guys can do that. And also, this is a place where people can come listen and hopefully pick up some things that might just help them in their day-to-day. Even if we can manage to help like one person, then for me, this podcast is a success. So realistically, I'll hand it over to you boys. Anything that you guys want to kind of get into, this is your safe space.
Yeah, I know I said quite a piece last time. So Jamie, it's up to you, man. The floor is yours, my bro.
Cool. Just saying from me, like that from where my childhood and where the struggles I had as a kid, like I see a lot of stress and a lot of bad things happen as a young kid. Like my oldest brother was heavily addicted to heroin. Everyone where I live knew it. Could see him as clear as day. He was the type of guy that would go and nick a sunglasses rack out of boots and then knock door to door trying to sell these glasses. Like, imagine what that was like in school. One of my earliest memories is getting back from a holiday with my mum and dad, and then my room literally being trashed, drugged in. My two fish that I adored, Tommy and Jason, was a big Power Rangers fan back in the day. There was about 200 fag butts in that, used needles all over the place, foil burnt out. So that's one of my earliest memories from when I was about 5 years old. And what I craved so much as a kid and moving into adulthood was my dad and my big brothers. I never had that. I never really thought about what I did have, which on my mum's side, I've got an incredible family. You boys have met them. You've met Anthony, you've met Lennon, you've met Leanne as well. And that support that I had from them moving into adulthood really helped me out with the sort of problems I was having with my anxiety and stuff like that. I craved the men in my life, as all men do, right? We all want to know how to be a man when we get to that stage. And I had no one showing me how to do that. I had like silly things like shaving, fucking how to treat a woman, if someone disrespects you, like this is what you do. Like, do you know what I mean? I had none of that for a very, very long time. And I held on to a lot of that. And when my dad sort of got back from traveling or whatever he was doing, he traveled from when I was like young teenage years, he'd expect me to be reaching out to him. I wanted him to reach out to me. Do you know what I mean? And bit of advice that I've got for anyone that goes through something similar is don't hold on to it. Like, if you want something out of the people in your life that are responsible for you, tell them. Don't hold resentment. Don't think, oh, just one day it's just going to get better. You need to have a chat. I lost my dad about 4 years ago now, after, again, very fractured relationship and stuff like that. Just not talking, not being there for me. And the summer before he went back, I said to him, like, he sat down, we had a chat, we were at a party after not talking for a couple of months. He said to me, like, well, Jay, we're mates, aren't we? And I said, well, yeah, but I don't need a mate, I need a dad. And there's a big difference.
Yeah, cool.
Big difference. You need a lot. You need guidance in your life as a male, as a female as well. But I can only talk from a male's perspective because I've never been a female before. But don't hold on. Talk to them. Because you never know when it's going to be too late. And unfortunately for me, it was.
Yeah.
He went back that winter, died of a heart attack. Never see him after that. So express your feelings. As men, we don't do it. But I'm lucky enough to have been raised by some absolutely incredible women that have taught me how to wear my heart on my sleeve and be confident in the person that I am. I'm a sensitive guy. I'll admit that all day long. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, be yourself as well. Like I spent so many years like trying to be someone that I weren't. Grew up a popular guy, do you know what I mean? Having parties all the time and stuff like that. And then when it gets to the nitty gritty, when you're going through shit and then you start having panic attacks, you start going through these mental health issues, you see who your mates are. And I realised I could count my mates on one hand, do you know what I mean? And then mates on one hand, I'm still mates with today and I'll die for. As a young man, it's so hard to determine who's a friend and who isn't, who's using you for something that just their game. So, yeah, bit of a ramble, but it's just be grateful for what you got and remember what you got. And the people that care for you. And if people don't, cut them out. Or if you want them, check them on it.
You know, you have said a lot there, and that is. Ooh. You know what? I can't give up a round of applause. I'm sorry, but you know what? It's a massive credit when you just explained all of that as well. Like, not only was it not being able to have a father figure around, as much as the way you wanted to. Then the time came and unfortunately you felt in yourself it was too late. People probably look and sit and then wonders, how in the world do you bounce back from something like that? You know, where does your resilience end from in all of it? And it's like you said, you were lucky enough you had some amazing family members and women around you to help, which is, you know what, not everyone's lucky enough to have. And you can see the way you're talking, you're grateful for that. You are truly grateful for all of that, and it taught you a valuable lesson through it all at the same time. Mate, massive credit to you.
Yeah, man. There's one man in my life that really taught me how to be a man, and that's who I live with now. Like my Uncle Jay. He's a nutcase. He's fucking, again, he's been to a couple of games. You probably heard him screaming abuse on the sidelines, but he is just an incredible man. He taught me so much. Again, like I've known Anthony now for 2 years. Like to where I am now, he's responsible for giving me that clarity of mind and thinking, look, you're good at what you do.
Mm-hmm.
Other people know it. Other people notice it. Other people notice your character when you're yourself, right? And when you know you're being your genuine self, that gives you the confidence to move on to something else.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, the men in my family on my mum's side are great, and I just didn't think that that they could be that for me when I was like 18, 19. But as soon as you start telling them your feelings and how you're feeling, you see people step up. And I've had a lot of people step up for me in my life when I've actually been open about it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's, again, another bit of advice I could give to anyone young struggling. Just, if you need support, tell someone, and the right people will come forward and do it for you.
I think for me, one thing I want to say is that you're a massive credit to the people that you had in your life, because I'll say this obviously to you two and to everyone that does listen to this, that you, how can I put this into words? You're one of the good ones, but that doesn't feel like enough. Like, that doesn't feel right. But you're a credit to, like I say, the people that you had in your life that influenced you. On a selfish level, you're a credit to our club and everything we do. And on another selfish level, I'm blessed to know you in this life, because you are genuinely one of the good ones. And I mean that with like every fiber of my being, that you're one of, like, you're an example that you can go through that. You can go through things in life that would kick people down. Of course it would. But you can be resilient. You can be yourself. You can be open, and you can be a real credit to people, which you are. I've, like, without cussing, which I did on the very first episode, and I got caught out for that. You are an absolute credit, and I'm flipping very lucky to know you, and I love you to bits. I genuinely mean every word of that, genuinely.
Thank you. Love you too, man. Love you both.
No, we got you, man. Like, if there's one saying I would say, and it definitely fits well with you right at this present moment, and obviously you, King, you too, and most of the good people that we always come across, and anyone who will listen, is mistakes build character, and character will take you places money can't.
Mm-hmm.
And would you believe that I heard that? Would you believe I heard that in a song before the song started?
No way.
Before the song started, and I was like, "What? Let's begin. Rewind." And you know what? It's an actual fact. Yeah, like, no, do you know what? It's an actual fact, because when we're going through the days of it is now, especially what you see online and from people, as everyone wants to be known for a status. A lot of people forget that having a good character is what you should be known for, not for what you're wearing, not for what you drive, not for
1,000,000%.
the materialistic things you can have, not for all the money in the world that you've got. But who are you as a person? And everyone has their opinion on what a man should be. But what a lot of people do not say is that a man should have emotion, because they seem to forget men are human too. And you know what, Jay? You've been able to express your emotions with those that are around you. And that alone is difficult enough. But knowing that you've been able to openly do that, they've shown you that your vulnerability is safe there, which I know is hard.
They've shown me that my vulnerability is a strength.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think a lot of people overlook that as well. Like, people see vulnerability as weakness, and it's not. Like, it takes a lot to wear your heart on your sleeve and to be honest about how you're feeling. So, again, it's like, it shows that you can be, or not even that, being yourself is the best thing you can be. If you're struggling, you're struggling. Everyone struggles. But to be open with it, you will get the help that you're not going to get if you keep it in.
There's always someone that can relate to your story. Always.
100%. 100%.
I'm lucky enough to have them directly involved in my family. You know, they've all been through trauma at young ages. Like, again, I'm not going to paint it out like I've fucking been through hell, because like at times it wasn't. Times again, it was amazing because of the mum's side my mum's side that I have. But someone can always relate. You're not the only one out there, right? Someone very close to me is going through similar struggles to what I went through. That struggling for the male influence that they want. Not going to name names, but
of course.
It's tough. It's tough, man. It's tough. If your dad's around, you want your dad to step up and be that guy for you. And when others are trying, you push them back. You show a bit of resilience, you know. But it's man. Yeah, I'm not going to say anything else. I'm not going to say anything. End up dropping a name.
Yeah, I get you.
We respect it, man. No, end of the day, that's
cool.
If that person ever decides to ever come on something like this where they want to speak out, we'd listen. You know, this is never going to be a place where there's judgment or anything like that. Whereas, you know, as crazy as this is going to sound, but do you ever go, like, when you're going to see, I don't know, someone that's a mental specialist or a doctor and that, like, sometimes you may be speaking out to them, and I don't know what it is, you just get this weird feeling inside you, that's the way they look at you, is it a sense of judgment? Sometimes. Whereas when you're speaking here... Go on, Jay.
It's like when I went through counselling and stuff like that, I just feel like they're just trying to diagnose me. I don't feel like they're trying to actually help me with the issue that I've got.
And that's with, like, most of these professionals now. It's like you express what's going on, what you're doing, what you're feeling, and it's instantly, oh yeah, let me diagnose you with this and this. You need this medication and that medication to cope.
Yeah.
Not everything is going to be fixed with medication, because 9 times out of 10, medication just makes you feel like a zombie.
A lot of them do. Like, again, which I've been open and honest about. I've been on loads of different types of antidepressants, and the first entry level ones that they give you just make you feel like you're in limbo.
Yeah.
Well, it did me. Do you know what I mean? Like, I just didn't feel anything. Got to a point where I weren't having panic attacks. I weren't having this, but I'm not feeling anything. I didn't feel like the love of like the girlfriend that you've got. Plus, your fucking libido goes out the window. Do you know what I mean? You can never finish off. For a woman, that's a big deal. It's hard to explain that it's not you. It's the fucking tablet that you're taking. You know. And then I finally found the right one that made me feel like me, give me a boost, which was fluoxetine, Prozac, and then it got to a point where it was keeping me at the same level I was. I didn't feel like I could then push through the barrier that I knew I was capable of. Yeah. So then this club gave me what I needed to do that. Confidence again, brotherhood, like getting me out, giving me purpose and stuff like that. Not just going out, working a 9 to 5, going out on the piss every weekend. Like, as easy as that is, and as much as I still love to do that, I've got something else to look forward to in the week. I've got football to go and play with the boys. I know I'm going to go there and have a laugh. I know someone's going to mug someone off. I know someone's going to nutmeg somebody. I know someone's going to clean someone out. I know someone's going to kick someone. We're all going to have a laugh about it at the end of the day, yeah? And that is what it's all about.
No, facts, man, facts. Let me ask the next question just quickly to you then, yeah? So, session's coming up on Tuesday. Who's the next man to get Meg?
I was waiting for that.
Or
Do you know what?
who's the next man to hold a Jamie Cruyff?
I've got Anthony. Yeah, you remember when Nicholas come over? I think I got nutmegged one session about 8 times. Yeah, by the Harvey brothers. Yeah. So it's got to be Ant. I've got to skin Ant at least once. I've put him in the air a couple of times, but I've got to skin him. I've got to embarrass him. Show him that Brexit flair. Do you know what I mean? Don't worry about Brazilian flair.
The real flair right there.
Man, let's be PG. I'm not talking about Brexit flares in that, yeah. PG, man. Damn.
What's wrong with that?
Sorry, that was the angel
That's
in me
the proper
talking.
flair right there, you know what I mean?
That was the angel in me talking. Yeah, the devil says Brexit. Whose ankle's down first? Yeah, yours. Hey.
I need some revenge on the Harvey brothers, man. So yeah, it's got to be him.
I respect it.
Well, you know, if he's
It's
there
one
this
of them.
week, and if he is, then boy, do your thing.
I'm seeing him tonight. Sorry, I'll pin him down. He's coming.
Yeah, they took him into it.
No, you know what? In all seriousness, it would be good to obviously get everyone back on a Tuesday, have a bit of a laugh, have some fun, just enjoying ourselves for that hour. And then, I don't know, Kingy, what do you reckon? Do we have the camera for this one, or do we just say, forget the camera?
I don't know, because I like,
It's a hard one.
selfishly, again, I like when the camera comes out. But equally, I think sometimes the camera is like the star of the session. It's a weird one.
Don't get me wrong,
What do you mean?
it's
As in, like, people give
Go on, Jay, go on,
more
go on.
attention to the camera than they do the football.
Yeah. Some footage we look back at and go, they've never done that before. That's a camera trick.
Yeah. I think it's good. Like, I think that's stuff that we should document so much more of. Like the football that we play, because like some of the things we do on the pitch sometimes it's nice. You want it like again. I've fucking got a massive ego, as you know. Like, so like if I can look back at me scoring a screamer or skinning someone, it means the world to me. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I hear it, man. I do hear it loud. I mean,
I get that.
to be fair, when I obviously look at the footage, obviously, because it's on my phone, or if it's on Kingy's phone or Blake's phone, and then I get it, and then I start clipping things and they do edits for them, then send it off to the person who posts them, I look back at the summer and I think, when the heck did you ever do that before in your life? When did you do...
That's what I mean.
You did that. And then, I think like with the last one, there was a couple things I see in the video and I thought, do you know what? If this camera wasn't here, no one would ever know this ever happened.
Mate, Blake does it without the camera anyway. You know what he's like. He's silky, man. He's got a bit of silk in them boots. Still.
Yeah. Blake's one for him, innit? He loves it.
Wait. Listen, Blake's all right, you know. Blake's all right, you know.
I know, I'm saying he's still got, mate, you've got fucking good feet for a big lad. Some of the things I've seen him do to people, man.
To be fair, I have sent him a task to do a skill. So I'm hoping he does it.
Now I need to see it. I need to see what you set him, actually.
No.
I'm interested to what you set him to do.
Do you know what? In fact, what I'm going to do is, in our group chat, I'm going to send the link in, and I'm going to set the challenge for all 3 of you to try it.
Okay.
Say less.
All 3 of you to try it.
Say less. All right.
All 3 of you to try it.
Yeah.
And then, obviously, do you know what? Yeah.
Wait,
whoever does it, I'll give him a reward.
Go on.
Whoever does it, I'll give them a reward. You're looking at me now, thinking like, what's he gonna make us do?
I'm scared and intrigued at the same time. It's a weird feeling.
Scared? This is me we're talking about.
But again, like we're centre midfield partners, man. You've got to have one that's going to kick people and one that's going to be silky, and you're the silky one. Do you know what I mean? So
I ain't the silky one. I'm just the guy that runs a lot.
Can't be learning new skills.
No. See, listen, I am not the silky one. I'm the one that just runs a lot.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
Ends in the game like this.
I'll try. Yeah.
You know what, yeah?
I'm 15 minutes.
Hey, no, the stamina is hilarious, man. But you know what? As much as we love the football and everything that goes around it, Jay, I want to know something. Obviously, like you said, you have your ego, and obviously you enjoy the football. You like seeing yourself on it. When you're actually stepping onto that pitch, like when you did for your very first game, what were your thoughts?
It was good to be back. Like I played, like I say, at a decent standard. It was like, so I was in the second team of an exit academy. So I was playing and training with a lot of people that I'd never played with before. I only played Sunday League and stuff like that. Managed to get into this course in college. And played some really good football, and then ended up for 3 years I was there, making a handful of appearances for the first team as well. The team that I was in, we won our league that year. The second team ended up getting scholars and stuff like that, and it brought me back to them moments. Like I remember that team. I remember the captain that I had in that team, my mate Bill. It just made me feel it's even going out and playing like Sunday League. It's a feeling of euphoria for me. Like it feels a bit surreal, especially when we get these stadium games like we did when we were. I can't remember, was it Brentwood? Yeah, when we're playing at Brentwood's, like it's special, and it felt really special. And where I've sort of been here now for what I think about 2.5 years, I've been playing with you, Rob. I've sort of seen it from the start, and where we are now, we've still got a lot of work to do. Like me personally, I don't do anything if I'm not going out there to win, and I know that's now the mantra that we've got. Yeah, so I love it. I love playing with you boys. That's why I've been turning up every Tuesday. Like, unless fucking hell's frozen over, I'm there. I'm always there. So, yeah, it's special. It's special, especially when you've got a lot of people that are working towards the same goal as well. But but the first time I went out was special. Next time we go out, be even more special. That game where we did win, and you boys give me man of the match, that meant the world. Again, that was something that was recorded. I could watch back. I could think like, oh my God, yeah, I'm all right, ain't I? Do you know what I mean? When you watch back at some of the things that you did, like, and they're the moments that I live for, man. I want to make myself feel good, and I want to work hard for people that are doing the same thing, and that's what I'm like on a football pitch. So, yeah, long way to continue. Long may these fucking knees hold up is what I need to worry about.
You need to fight, man. You was doing amazing until you had to mention the knees, man. We're not going to talk about the knees, man.
Well, that's why I stopped playing for this lot. That's why I stopped playing for this lot. I played 3 games, done my knee out for 4 months, got unfit again. And yeah.
Killer, man.
Long may the knees hold out, mate.
We got charity games, man. It's fine.
Good, yeah, that's all I need. That's all I need
for them, that's all right.
Tuesday nights and charity games once a month. That'll do us.
All right, that's it. That's all you need, brother. Oh, Kingy, do you have anything to ask?
Nah, man. You know, like, it's one of them. Like I said, for me, it's about just giving you guys and everyone that comes on that space to go, you know what, I do have a story to share, or I do have experiences or like a bit of advice to share. So apart from the first 2 opening questions that I'll ask everybody, I don't really have anything to ask. That's kind of I'm the sit here and listen guy. That's what I like.
Just chilling, yeah? So,
just chilling, yeah.
Right. As we by just looks of it, we are coming towards our end of our lovely episode. And as much as I love seeing both your amazing faces, I am going to ask one last question. And this is a question we're going to ask every single person who comes on. If there is a bit of advice you can give to someone who's either watching or listening or anything else, what would it be?
Okay, go on. You go first.
To be fair, I think Jay's advice was flipping bang on. Like, or 2 bits of advice that I'm going to steal from Jay because I like him. One, just be yourself. Like, you'll feel so much better in yourself to stop trying to play up to being other people or to trying to be something that deep down you know you're not. And also, just like we said it in the first episode, I've said it to so many people who I've crossed paths with, just don't be afraid to ask for help, because linking back to what Jamie said, is you're always going to find someone that can resonate with you, whether they've been through it themselves or they know someone that's been through it. It's like you're always going to find someone that will resonate with your story, and you never know, they could give you the life-changing advice that you're seeking. So for me, I think that's the two best bits of advice that I could ever give anyone, courtesy of Jamie. So yeah.
Thank you.
Jamie, you got anything else to add?
Yeah, man. Just again, off the back of being yourself, don't give a fuck. I'm sorry, I know you want to keep it PG, but you know, I'm like, I can't stop.
What did he say earlier?
I can't stop swearing. I can't stop swearing.
Yeah.
But
you know what? As much as I say keep it PG, I also say another thing: keep it real. So be real, be honest.
Keep it real.
I don't care. Do it.
Exactly.
Say as you want it, mate. So go on, let's hear it. Go on.
But don't give a fuck about what people think of you. That is something that holds so many people back. And the man I mentioned earlier, my Uncle Jay, is the prime example of that. He does not care where he is, who's around, the crowd. He'll be himself, his authentic self, always. And nothing makes you feel better in this life and more at peace than being you and not giving a fuck about who you offend.
Yeah.
I know you can be nice, but if you're being yourself and you know that your thoughts are genuine, be yourself.
Yeah, I love it.
And don't care.
Thank you,
Go
boys.
on then, Mr. Liam. Let's flip that back on you.
Oh, you really think you... See, I love when you do this to me because it doesn't... Because you're trying to put me in a spot and it doesn't work. So here's one for you, both of you. So here's one for both of you. Grow through what you go through. No matter what in the world happens in your life, no matter what you go through, every single thing that happens is always a lesson in between it. And you always grow within that lesson. Not everyone is ready for growth because growth is scary. Growth is uncomfortable. But that just means you're growing as a person.
Yeah, I love that.
Become comfortable with the uncomfortable.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's brilliant. I love that. That's a really good thing.
Nah, it goes, man.
One day I'm going to catch him out, though.
Before we do it, do you ever listen to Hopsin?
No.
So, sorry?
There's something where he says Hopsin, American rapper. There's a bit on one of his tunes. I can't remember exactly what he says, but he talks about change. If you ever get a chance to listen to the tune, I'm going to send it to you. There's a bit at the end where he talks about change and what we go through, about the fact that it's inevitable. In order to move on, you have to change. It's so easy to stay where you are. We need to develop constantly as humans. We need to keep learning. We need to learn different things, especially how quick the world's moving right now. Accept change because it's inevitable. If you stay where you are, you're going to stay where you are for the rest of your life. You're never going to move on. So accept that inevitable bit of change.
Yeah, I like that. I think that's so good.
That's powerful. I like that. Now I'm not thinking of it.
I'll find the tune. I'll send it.
He's letting it sink. Yeah, no, I get it.
I'm listening. I'm letting that. You know, it's like when people say certain things, like you both say certain things to me, I'm like, damn, like, I've got to take that in. Let me just stay silent for a couple of seconds. Let me take it in. Because that stuff is real. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
because there could be people out there that just like to talk for the sake of talking, and then at one point there's something real that comes out of it. You have to sit back and think, yo, okay, yeah, let me just take that back in. So, Jamie, that was quality, man. Well, I like that.
Thank you.
Yeah, big fan of that.
Well, guys, by the looks of it, we're at the end of our lovely episode. But even though we're at the end of our episode, we hope that anything you hear here today is going to help you in any type of way. And please, 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 do not let your emotions stay inside you. Let them out. Open up to someone. Be free. Be yourself. And be you unapologetically. Because no matter what happens, a man is a man regardless. No matter what social society tells you, no matter what anyone could say about you as a person, as long as you believe in you and you are man enough to achieve anything. So on that note, guys, we hope to see you at the next episode, which we will have another special guest on there.
Don't want me back now.
You're coming back. Don't worry about that. You'll be back on this again at some point. Trust me on that one. But obviously, we're going to do a football special on that one because we got a few
weekly feature, mate. Weekly feature. Give me a weekly feature.
Okay, then. I like the sound of that. Well, this is the Cedar Avenue Story, and we hope you guys have enjoyed it. Guys, I'm going to see you both very soon, and I'll see you for the next show.
Love.
Love.
Yes. Peace and love.
Take it easy, boys.
Peace and
Thank
love.
you.